Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi will brief the media this morning on some of the forensic reports into the province's alleged corruption and misconduct. Lesufi says the reports are part of the provincial government's ongoing efforts to achieve accountable governance. Last month, the Premier released 47 of 177 reports that have been concluded. The 47 included high-profile tender cases, such as reports into Anglo Ashanti, Tembisa Hospital and driving license testing centres corruption. Newzroom Africa's Scara Mafokoane joins us live from Midrand ahead of that briefing. Scara, very good morning to you. What's the significance and the impact of the release of these reports?
Good morning to you, Katleho, and to our viewers. Essentially, what the Premier is telling us and the provincial government are saying, it is because they want to run a clean government. And some of these reports date back to at least 2016. And you know that that is way before Premier Panyaza Lesufi came into office. So 47 of the reports were released last month on the 24th of June. We know that a total of 177 reports sat on the Premier's desk, and he says this reports need to be out there. You're talking of reports into the Anglo Ashanti forensic report, Tembisa Hospital, and notably in that report, it has been in the spotlight more often because it relates to, it speaks to at least a part of it that links the infamous Vusimusi Ket Matlala, who is linked to the Tembisa Tender Hospital, which is currently being investigated by the SIU. So the Premier telling us that part of the releasing this report is to show transparency in his government and trying to run a clean government. But questions have been raised, Katleho, about the timing of the release of these reports. We know that last year in October, the DA went to court basically trying to force the Premier to release this report. So questions being raised around the timing of releasing this report. So as you rightfully said, 47 released last month. We're not sure at this state today, in less than an hour, how many reports will be released. I saw Premier Panyaza Lesufi entering this building that we're at right now, try to press him on, trying to get on how many reports will be released today, but not forthcoming with those details. We'll know in less than an hour in terms of the contents of the forensic reports which are going to be released today and how many reports will be released. I spoke earlier about the timing of it all, the DA taking the provincial government to court to force them to release this report. I know that my colleague Naledi spoke to the Premier's spokesperson last month after the release of the 47 forensic reports, and he spoke that, you know what, some of the reports date back to at least a decade ago. So Premier Panyaza Lesufi came into office and found this in the Premier's office. So he's expediting as much as he can to release this report. Let's take a listen to what Sizwe Pamla told my colleague Naledi Pamla at the time of the 47 released forensic reports.
This commitment was made in the State of the Province Address of 2023. That Premier himself, in fact, the Premier was appointed in October 2022. 13th of December, which was 2 months after he was appointed, he released all of the reports that were there, which was 3 of them. And then after that, he went on to deliver the State of the Nation address, State of the Province address in February. He made this commitment to say, look, all of the reports that are sitting on my desk, as soon as they arrive, I will make them publicly available. The fact that political parties have been impatient, we can only attribute that to impatience, is understandable because they were hoping that, of course, there's something that they can extract from those reports. But the reality is that the Premier made this commitment in 2023, and he has been very consistent to say, what we are going to do with these reports is that we are going to handle them with care. The people's details that are there have to be respected.
Sizwe Pamla, he speaks on behalf of the Premier Panyaza Lesufi, and that correction there. So in less than an hour, Katleho will know as to how many reports are going to be released this morning and the contents of which will go into those reports.